You are listening to Gilead Podcast now. Happy listening! Hello listeners, I wish you all in good condition. In this digital podcast, my team and I will talk about hypertext fiction entitled The Body by Shelley Jackson. You must be familiar with it, right?
Yes, of course. It is one of very interesting hypertext.
Okay, first I start by clicking shoulder. You know what? In this part, the character I takes pride in their muscular body but feels uncomfortable with its size and movement. They express a desire to have slim and sleek body while avoiding attention to certain parts that cause embarrassment. And then I click tattoos. It says that I has 28 tattoos with only 2 visible. The remaining tattoos are the same color as their skin to maintain privacy. Occasionally, when the narrator gets a sunburn, parts of the tattoos become visible as pale swirls. And at the end, I decided to 2 nails that said I has a very relationship with their 2 nails, particularly the baby 2 nail, and shares an incident where their big 2 nail become loose and eventually detached, growing back slowly with slight difference.
Different with you, I only read the top part of the body. I start reading the body by clicking on the lips section, and then a story appeared about the lips of the character I. Character I said lips were special. Character I had gone through various obstacles and pain since childhood, such as lips that bled from falling and swollen lips from toothache. Character I also likes to play with her lips to imitate fish. So cute, right? Then I continue my reading by clicking on the hair section. I think it would be about hair on the head, but exactly, it was about the brain. The character I has a unique way of thinking about how the brain works. Character I imagines the brain as a maze and blue as dirt. And when we scream at night, it means that we remove the dirt from our brains. Therefore, our brains feel freezer. And this is so real. Then I click on the ear section, and the character I choose a story about ear mites. That is if earwigs enter the ear and then lodge in the brain. Human went crazy. This is pretty ridiculous story.
And for me, when I read the body, I prefer to click the breast section in the first. It's a little funny story. It told me about character I who loves breast, but character I won't have any breast because the arrival of breast was traumatic. The area around the nipples began to ache and swell, but yeah, in the last character I was accepted. Then I was clicked the fingernail section. Character I said that was has bad fingernails when at school. The nails were too raised and rimmed with dirt. Sometimes we colored them black with pencil, while little girls had tiny nails though pink. Then the last, I read the leg hair section. It told me about character I story. Character I said was left the leg hair unshaved all through high school. It was thick and sun bleached, so it had coppery glints in it and adored it. Especially the little fringe around the ankles were pattered out. But the cute part is the character I who shaved the leg hair defensively, grew it back dogmatically and shaved it guiltily, grew it back proudly, then shaved it experimentally, and then fishnet looks better on shaved legs.
Wow, that's good. There is no wrong among us. As we learned previously, hypertext can have a different flow for each reader, right? The reader can determine where he will start and where he ends. And it is equal to its own characteristic, non-sequential writing. Anyway, one of the characteristics of hypertext is not linear. It means that there is no beginning, there is no middle, and there is no ending. So, the way we click part by part is free. We could choose every part that we want.
And also, The reader drives the story by different clicking hyperlinks. We then control this at our pace and leisure. We read until we don't want to anymore. Many readers can spend hours reading a hypertext story, but some may spend only 5 minutes. That's why every reader has a different experience. There will not be people who click exactly the same hyperlinks in exactly the same order. And of course, another characteristic is that we can print these stories in hypertext. It would cease the function. Digital world is where hypertext survive.
Exactly. The problem is there are lots of links that lead to each part. And back to the characteristic, hypertext does compile various segments of narrative, which is represented by pictures of body parts, and of course it has to be in digital form. Anyway, I have to end our discussion. Thank you, Hana and Siffa.
Oh, thank you.
And listeners everywhere you're in. Bye bye.
Bye bye.